Look at this video. Just take a look at this factory. This is a company in Turkey, right? Now, the person who sent me this video works in this same company, and she's from one of these her neighboring countries. I think she's from Sierra Leone. This lady said she has told me so many things that wowed me about this small company you're looking like this. By the time I tell you the things she mentioned about this company, you will never believe that these are true, that these things are true, that you think is all a lie, because we have been made to believe that that most of these things in life are rocket sciences, that you can't achieve them in Africa. Now, listening to some of these things that the lady told me, according to her, what they do here is they split threads. You know this thread that sewing machines tell us those thread that tailors use. That what they do is that they split it. That is their company. They gather the bundles, the big rolls of thread, and then they split it into small cones that your tailoring machines can handle. That is the job they do. So whenever you hear factories, company, it is not all the time that it is big machines. Now, one of the things that will blow your mind about this video is that these tiny machines you are seeing here, that this young lady is handling, this is a multi-billion naira company. And guess what? This same company are looking like this. Only this chamber that this lady is working employs over 20-something people, and their salary is something that, in short, even a chief judge in Nigeria does not earn half of what they earn. According to her, their salary is about 16,000 Turkish lira or 16,500 Turkish lira. But the most interesting part is that when you convert that money to naira, it's around 700,000 naira. 700,000. What does she even do to earn this money? Just to turn on the machine, turn it off when necessary, pass the thread when one finishes, you just pass another one, tie it like you saw in that video. That is all she do. Then once that thread is complete, she cut it, she disconnect it and throw it inside the bag. Even the person who arranged these bags collects 16,500 Turkish lira. That's about 700,000 naira. So when you hear factories, it is not all the time that it has to do with big machines. Sometimes what Oyibo people do is they just know how to provide solution to people's problems. They know that since this company that produces this thread cannot break it into small cones, that they can become the intermediary. They can be the ones that will handle that aspect of the business, and then also make multiple billions out of it. And that's what they are doing. And they have so many employees in this company. And guess what? The lady said that since the country started deporting a lot of people who does not have papers, that this company has become short of workers, that in fact they have been begging, in short, that they even go on their knees to beg people to come and work here, but yet they can't get workers. So the little people that are around are overworked. She herself said that they have given her mandate to look for at least 15 more people that can join her. 15, only her, and that's how they told other people too. So you see, when they talk of job creation, you see that it is a very simple something. Now, imagine where a factory where people just pass thread and monitor the machine and they are paid up to 700,000 naira. A year is about 8-point-something million. And a medical doctor in your own country who has studied for 9 years. A lawyer who has studied for over 8 years. An engineer who has studied for over 6 years. Your graduates in this country bench on minimum wage of 30,000 naira. A police officer does not earn up to 50,000 in this country. An army officer does not earn up to 60,000. A DSS officer does not earn up to 100,000. Even your chief judge, your see, all these things are not rocket sciences. These are just simple things. The economy, all the economy need is good environment, that is, I don't know how to put it, but a conducive environment for businesses to grow, to thrive. That is what people need. Electricity. Just imagine as the fact that is only this lady that is working currently, and there is no electricity, that they are using diesel. They would have turned off this machine, because one person can be working while diesel is burning. But because there is electricity, there is constant electricity. This country you see like this Turkey you see like this, have over 100,000 megawatts of electricity, and their population is about 100 million. They have 81 states, and all the states has access to constant electricity. 81 states, not Nigeria that has even just 30 something. 81 states, and all the states has access to constant electricity. And they have 100,000 megawatts of electricity. How many thousand megawatts does Nigeria have? Just 3,000 something for over 300 something million people. Whereas Turkey, with just 100 million, has 100,000. So you can see that we have not even started the journey to progress. We don't even know what we are doing yet. We are still busy writing condemnation notes, making condemnation statements for jihadists, for what is happening in the northern part of Nigeria, Fulani herdsmen and all those slaughtering that is happening, kidnapping, and that's exactly what we are still focusing on. We have not thought about the actual reality. What natural resources does Turkey have? What? Ask yourself. What natural resources does Turkey have that they can pay an ordinary laborer 700,000 naira? When I worked with Chinese company in Nigeria here, within 1 month, I was looking like this. I was looking like this pen, like this. Within 1 month, how much was my salary that time? A day, 700 naira. That is 10 days, 7,000. That is 1 month. Let's say a month that time we were collecting like 18,000, 18,500. And you will work. You will confirm that you are working. 18,500 for Chinese company, and they were making billions of dollars out of Nigeria. A Chinese man will come to Nigeria and misuse people. The worst thing is that most of them did not even have visa, and Nigerian police officers were there protecting them. But these people who work in these foreign companies, police officers will come on raid and arrest their workers who does not have papers, and they will not do anything. But in Nigeria, complain, the police officer in that same company will arrest you in Nigeria.